Alright, welcome back to the Bog World. We've been here before, but now... I don't think I can go up that one. But now we're going to a certain place in a certain area to get the holocron, which is kind of like that Avengers Cube, I assume, with information. I swear I've heard the holocron in some kind of other Star Wars lore, but I cannot remember it for the life of me. I just... It sounds so familiar. The other thing I'm kind of pumped for this world is that there was a good amount of, like, secrets I couldn't do. Well, let me fix my words. There was a good amount of, like, little areas that I could unlock extra things, and I couldn't do them because I didn't have double jump, or I didn't have push, or I didn't have pull. And I'm glad I'm coming back. So, that is an adorable giant fish dragon. Did I see that fish dragon before? I don't know, but he's cute and I love him. And his name is George now. Okay, well, I'm gonna explore for a bit. I'll get back to you when I get to here if I find something interesting. Chasing me! I literally just went in a circle. I barely anything passed. And the big George boy turned... I can hear him breathing. That's so cute. Oh, I want to pet him so bad. I see why I can hear him now. He's looking down. I never looked directly up. He's so sweet. I love his face. Oh, he's so cute. To that next echo above where the big snooter face was looking down for an intense super echo. Oh,
Cordova was here. He felt alone, missing his Padawan.
Oh, Cordova's Padawan. Cordova was the dude who had the insane chest tattoos and really wanted me to hug him, and it was very uncomfortable. See, I don't know for sure they wanted me to hug him, but he had his arms down, so... Bothering me is that I mentioned how it was exciting to be back here because there's new things to do and because of my new abilities that I got.
I flew with all haste to Coruscant and presented my findings to the council.
Nice. I didn't know that would happen. This is a abandoned workshop, by the way, so...
His hilt belonged to Cordova. Feels weird to say about someone I've never met, but it's kind of comforting.
So I was able to basically get in here
This place
with
is special.
the
I'm taking
splitter,
this hilt with us.
which I didn't have before. But in general... What's my new one? This is the leather one? Kind of like it. But in general, my thing that was bothering me was that I was thinking, what, am I not familiar with really progression? And that's not the case. I am familiar with like progression and coming back to old places with new abilities and being unlocked with more stuff, but it just felt so straightforward. Like, the only reason I'm even coming back here is to go into this vault. And I mean, that's such a little reason. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get some story progression, go to this planet, get a little bit more story progression, go to this planet, and as much excitement as I'm getting is kind of wandering around and finding memories and stuff. This is kind of the essence of being a fan of Star Wars if you play this game. And while I do love my
Cordova's repair
games...
kit. He hoped someone would pick up his trail, but left BD1 to guide them.
And yeah, while I do love all that stuff, it's just, I understand in certain aspects where it can get really annoying. Like, let me think. A game I love, Kakarot. If you're not a Dragon Ball fan and you're kind of trying to get into Dragon Ball, the memories and stuff help you lean into it, help you see the original Dragon Ball, like hints of it, and basically you learn through the story and stuff. It's not really you have to be a Dragon Ball fan to play it if you want to get into it. But there are some other anime games and such that I really like that if you're not a fan, it's really going to be lost on you. Like the One Punch Man fighting game, for example. They try to like lean you into it, but there's so many drops where it feels like you kind of got to know it. But that's a fighting game. I don't know if that counts. Let me think. Games that I've played where you have to know in order to fully enjoy it.
I hear you, BD. Let me see.
Faded Mural. Interesting. I'm gonna still keep thinking about that. I'll get back to you if I can think of something. When thinking about judging games based on do I have to have background knowledge, there are two types I want to avoid. I want to avoid sequels, like Alan Wake 2, for example, or Bayonetta 2. You don't have any knowledge, some stuff is going to come off as confusing, and you're not going to enjoy it as much. Or games that are very centric towards their idea, like I knew I was buying this for Star Wars, because it's called Star Wars Jedi. Guardians of the Galaxy, you know you're buying it for Guardians of the Galaxy. If you don't have some understanding towards Marvel or Guardians of the Galaxy, there's going to be a lot of stuff lost on you. It's not like you're going to be completely in the dark, but you're going to be lost. And it's not going to be as enjoyable. So when thinking about those games, of course, you got to think about like firsts. But there are obviously some sequels you can play and completely understand everything that's going on. And that really depends on what you're playing and why. So there's plenty of exceptions and everything. Oh, look, Holocron Vault. So, I mean, if you can think of a game that is by itself, not revolving around an idea.
Amazing. The vault itself is built like a giant holocron. And linked. Something about that wall. We're close. Let's check it out.
And if it's not a sequel, however, you have to have background knowledge on like the comic book or something, then I guess leave in the comments below, because right now this is using up all my brain power to try to focus and pay attention. Majority of the time it is those centric games that I think about it. Because they are like, oh, you're coming in this for Star Wars. Oh, you're coming in this for Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, you're coming in this for Spider-Man. Have some background knowledge at least.
Dogma blinded us to the path of balance, and gradually we allowed our pride to corrupt us.
Look, man, I'm using my brain power for something else completely unrelated, and I know that I shouldn't. So, I'm going to focus back on the story that we're getting at. Cool.
I lead the remnants of my people into the great unknown, hoping that we will finally find peace.
You got a neat look, my man. But is that it? That? Oh, hey.
I shall teach them the ways of the Force.
Master Kestis.
We shall begin with physical preparation.
What is the Force?
Gather round, everyone.
Master Kestis, do you think the Empire will find us?
This is trippy. I'm a little concerned. But you know what? Let's become Anakin Skywalker real quick. Okay, moving on. Oh no.
Master, shall we fight them?
Probably.
The Inquisitors have found us.
Is this my doubts that I need to overcome since they told us that thing, like, what if the Empire finds us? Because this is way too specific.
To the trenches!
I get this would be like a common worry,
Protect yourself.
but there would have to be other worries, obviously. So I think the fact that somebody mentioned it means that there's a doubt in my mind, and the fact that there's a doubt means I need to overcome it if I'm going to move forward. Phew. Ah. Put the cookie down.
Keep searching. They can't have gotten far. Target sighted.
Trying to see if I can. We all won. They're hunting the students, and the students have to fight back as well. And oh no, they got taken down. This could be way still covered by if you just gave me like sound bites when walking past. I've had games where it's just sound bites while I'm walking past, and there's been moments in this game with sound bites. I can lock on, that's not good.
That's right. On your knees.
Ah! I can see where she stands in the relationship. She stands above me. Hubba hubba. What's happening? This door. Okay. They're locked up. I mean,
What's gonna happen?
I'm just... This is such a waste of my time. I understand we're going through like the whole fear process, but we could have skipped them being jailed up and gone straight to here. They just want to like leak in every detail, be like, oh, is your fear building? And it's just, come on. It's so, it's not classy. Whatever, illuminate my lightsaber, please. I'm gonna stop being so cynical and just move on. Oh, no. I'm Sith boy. You don't look good in Sith clothes with that carrot top, man. Why would he become a Sith if he was lost everyone in despair? Wouldn't you become stronger? You didn't kill the kids. This doesn't... You know, Star Wars fans, you're probably just way more enjoying like the psyche of it and stuff. But I guarantee you there's so much wrong with some of the over-dramaticism that happens within the Star Wars storyline.
Bad feeling I'd see you here.
Oh? How uncharacteristically prescient of you. Here I thought your greatest virtue was your dogged persistence as you stumbled.
You know what? She wins. I don't know what prescient means. I've never heard that word in my life.
Guess you made a mistake not killing me on Brockett then.
If you said prescient, I would think it's like a croissant.
Meaningless Padawan against a prize that will win me the Emperor's favor.
You think I'm gonna let you walk away with the holocron?
Of course not. We both have our pride. But
What if that thing spun right now? Would your legs just get chopped off? Or is there like a safety?
List, as well as your own.
You're cutting into your robe, by the way.
Trilla.
You both have an issue with
I'm
that.
persistent.
I'm persistent, Trilla, 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 Trilla. I'm persistent, Trilla, Trilla, Trilla. I'm persistent. Block hit. Heck, I'm like enjoying this so much because of that. I'm not surprised that I'm enjoying this. As I've said, I enjoy the game. But I'm surprised that it's just being so straightforward, and it was so fun by that.
Don't go. We need to stick together.
Oh.
No,
She was her
I'm going to lure them away.
Padawan?
And then I'm going to circle back.
child.
Stay with the younglings, Trilla.
Padawan.
May the Force be with you.
Master, don't leave us.
Trilla, what's going to happen?
I think that's one of my favorite designs.
It's okay.
And I think that all came from Greedo, if that was the same design, if I'm remembering right. Or just another bounty hunter that I'm thinking of. Is this how they create Sith forcibly? They just torture them until they're like, yeah, I'll follow you. I thought it was just being evil enough to warp your mind. I didn't know they had like psychotherapy for it. Wait, did it switch perspectives, or did she just succumb to being like, yeah, I'll let the psychotherapy take me. I'm gonna assume the psychotherapy took. But I think the fact that it just changed perspective so suddenly is just kind of to the same exact perspective we kind of just saw is a bad call. Okay. So I just kind of stole the Inquisitor's lightsaber after that. Cool. Can I use it in the future? That'll be fun. I should definitely get rid of it. But, you know what? If she has a chance to take it back and give me a good fight, then I guess that's what we're doing. Not gonna scan that. This door is unavailable. Can't go through a mirror. I went towards this door and nothing happened, but maybe this is a crack in the wall and it looks solid. That is the answer. It looked solid. Squeeze. Oh, it's this door. Okay. Well, obviously this game has made me so agitated little by little that I've been very judgy on it. Definitely overly judgy. But it could also be the fact that I've been in a very judgy Jason mood for this second recording of the day, which has all just been Star Wars. So I'm gonna take that break, and you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.